with the beautiful weather, I'm sure many people are preparing for camping trips. Now, for those who go old school, will be camping in a tent versus a very, let's say, a luxurious fifth wheel or something of that nature. And I think when people tent as they go camping, it's also a reminder of our religious heritage, in that one of the three great feasts among the Jewish people, along with Passover and also Pentecost, was the Feast of Tabernacles. So it was a celebration of the people who were protected by God on their 40-year journey eventually into the Promised Land. And so that the Lord always cared for them. And so to celebrate this great feast, as they would actually camp out around the Temple of Jerusalem, always remind themselves, hey, the Lord is going to overshadow us and protect us, as he did on the way into the Promised Land during the Exodus. Now, I mentioned the Feast of Tabernacles because our psalm today, Psalm 68, is a celebration of God's protection that was always sung during the Feast of Tabernacles as a reminder to the people, hey, when things go bad or when things go good, sing to God, O kingdoms of the earth. And I think the journey, whether of those of Jewish descent or Christians now, is that we have to go through the ups and downs of life. And I think all the time we're people of faith, and we always pray, sing to God, O kingdoms of the earth. I think one example of this is from our passage today, Acts chapter 20, in which Paul is concluding his second of the three missionary journeys. And so he's now leaving Miletus, and how striking the words he gives to the community there. That he speaks about the trials, the plots of the Jews, and he even says that the Holy Spirit testifies to me in every city that imprisonment and persecutions are waiting for me. Is he really going to say to himself, sing to God, O kingdoms of the earth? So he always knows that the Holy Spirit is with him, and even the word of prophecy is not just one of great joy for its own sake, but joy to live out the life of Christ in his own body, in Paul's body, and also the life of the church. And when he even confides them, hey, you will not see me again. And should we have continued reading this passage, it would be the Miletians weeping and praying with Paul because they miss him so much. And yet they always believe that the Holy Spirit will continue to overshadow them and continue to be present among them, so that in the midst of even this great grieving, they can still say, sing to God, O kingdoms of the earth. And eventually Paul's third missionary journey would lead him to Rome, where he will be martyred for the faith. And again, he always was able to say, sing to God, O kingdoms of the earth, because he knew that the Holy Spirit was always overshadowing him. So when we go camping this year, and maybe people go old school when it comes to camping and to tenting, let's not only remember that the tents kind of protect us physically, but it's also a reminder that the Holy Spirit continues to overshadow us. That in the midst of, if it's raining outside while camping, or it's wonderfully sunny and warm, the Lord is always with us. And that as we go through the ups and downs of life, that because of the presence of the Holy Spirit in our lives, we can truly say, sing to God, O kingdoms of the earth.